Hello friends, this is Kevin, aka K-Man1, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon FireRed version. In the last episode, we defeated our rival Gary after having finished the Elite Four and became the Pokemon League champion. And in this episode, we're back at the start screen, so I'm actually just going to go ahead and head into the game because we have quite a little bit available to us after having beaten the game. Also, I never showed this. This is just kind of a previously on function that they added for the remakes. It's pretty cool, but it's not something that's really actually important. So here we are. And upcoming to us is Professor Oak. Ah, Kevin, you're back, are you? How much have you filled in your Pokedex? May I see it? Let's see, you've caught 28. Looks as if you're putting in an honest effort. When you manage to fill it some more, come show me, please. What he's saying right there is a very, very special reward for us when we get 60 Pokemon in our Pokedex. And as you just saw, I'm only at 28. Yeah, I'll see you guys back in just a moment. Alright, and we're back. And so let's just go ahead and talk to Professor Oak straight away. Alright, well, our Pokedex is coming along, and we've seen 134 Pokemon, and caught 60. Hooray! This is turning into quite the respectable Pokedex. That is what we like to hear. Both the statement and the jingle. Ah, now this is excellent. Kevin, I have another important favor to ask of you. I need you to listen closely. Recently, there have been sightings of many rare Pokemon species. I'm talking about Pokemon that have never been seen in Kanto. I would love to go see things for myself, but I'm much too old. Since I can't do it, Kevin, I'd like you to go in my place. And here he is, folks. Hey, I heard that. Gramps, what's with favoring Kevin over me all the time? I went and collected more Pokemon, and faster too. You should just let me handle everything. I know. Of course I need your help too. Now I need to see both your Pokedexes. And he took both the Pokedex things, and they're on the table, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And that's done. Now these units can record data on a lot more Pokemon. Alright. And so now we get the upgrade to the National Dex. So now, Kevin and Gary, this time you really must work towards filling your Pokedexes. I urge you to make them the best and most complete of all time. Truly, this is a monumentally great undertaking in Pokemon history. Gramps, calm down, don't get so excited. I'll get the Pokedex completed, don't you worry about a thing. I think I'll try looking around one island first. Anyways, I'm out of here. Alright. So, we now have the upgrade to the National Dex, and as Gary suggested, we should probably start searching around the wrong window. We should probably start searching around the Sevi Islands. So, let's go ahead and head towards Vermilion City to go over there. Alright, so we have a tri-pass. Would you like to board? We would like to board onto one island. And we will be departing immediately. So, first things first that I want to go ahead and show off, because I forgot to before, is if you surf around and down over here, then we get to Treasure Beach, which has wild Pokemon. This isn't the point I came here, but the point I came here we will get to in just a moment. And there's this big old beach with some grass and this dude. And there are a bunch of items scattered about, and I searched for them for forever, and I only found 2 Ultra Balls, and I don't know exactly how they, like, respawn or I'm cutting this battle out. Alright, but what I was saying is I don't know on what interval the items on Treasure Beach respawn, or how they're calculated where they show up, but there are items there that you can get if you feel like it. So yeah. Gonna go ahead and throw up a repel, just to make our lives a little bit easier. And I think actually, now that I think of it, we need to talk to someone else, and by someone else, I mean this guy right over here. Kevin, how have things been for you? Oh, is that right? You've got more Pokemon. You know what? Maybe I can be useful to you. I'm modifying the network machine right now. I'm changing it so it can handle trades over long distances. When I get finished, you'll be trading for exotic Pokemon from trainers far away. But there is a slight catch. For the link to work, the machine needs a special gemstone. It's supposed to be on one island, but I haven't found one yet. Who knows where it could be? Well, now we are finally able to do the thing that I've been wanting to show because, you know, post-game story progression. But anyways, there is a special gemstone available for us. And basically what this long chain of side quests is going to yield is that you will be able to trade with other third-generation games. Yes, who would have thought it ever possible that you can trade between regions, but It will be a feature. And I'm not going to be showing it off because I don't have a proper 3rd gen game or another Game Boy to show trading with. So you're just going to have to deal with not knowing, I guess. But here on Mount Ember, you might remember that there were those rocket trainers here. And they're talking. There's apparently 2 secret passwords. The first one is Goldine Need Log. Huh. And the second one is... Oh, darn. He noticed us before they could say the second password, so we're now going to have to go on an excessively long journey to find the other one. Yay, and I'm going to switch Jagaloof to the front. So, if we talk to them trying to horn in on our treasure, don't bet on it. So, here we are with some rocket grunts. Who would have ever thought we'd be seeing these guys again? You know, after Giovanni left, it was pretty well thought that Team Rocket was kaput. But apparently, they are still going strong out here in the Sevi Islands. So, have to wonder what that's all about, but we will find out about that sooner or later. But anyways, these rocket grunts really don't have much of anything to them, but they are required battles, so I am going to be showing them off. So, while I'm battling them, I guess I can talk about other stuff. Yay, other stuff. I had a topic in mind to talk about, but I can't remember what it was. I don't know. Games I've been playing recently. I honestly haven't been able to play too many different games, just because I've had to work a lot on recordings for this and just like grinding stuff out in order to be able to record. But the one big game I have been playing is Mario and Luigi Dream Team for the 3DS, which is very, very fun, but it definitely will not be remembered as my favorite in the series, just because some of the battle mechanics are weird. And the whole thing of like, whenever you lose a battle, then you can try it again in easy mode. It's just... It's honestly just kind of like, I know I can beat it if I got to try again. Especially for like boss battles. It's like, just one more try and I know I can do it without any issues. But they're just like, oh, you seem to be having trouble. Maybe you need to switch it to easy mode. And it's probably just me being an arrogant jerk about, like, you know, I would never need to use easy mode. Develop amnesia conveniently and forget everything you heard. Funny guy. But yeah, that whole thing of, like, if you lose a battle, then they ask if you want to do easy mode. That really annoys me. As you can tell from the fact that I've been talking about it incessantly for the past however many seconds. But other than that, honestly, I haven't really been playing any games. I don't know, I tested all my PlayStation 2 games because I finally did get a new controller for it. And they all work, but I haven't been able to play them past like the first 10-15 minutes. Because I was just kind of testing to see that they played rather than like enjoying the games. But I also found Okami for the PlayStation 2 while I was in Charlotte. And so I've played it for the Wii, and I really, really enjoyed it there. And so I'm going to have to get used to the new control scheme and everything. But I'm looking forward to being able to play it again. So that will be exciting. But anyways, we finished battling the rockets. Why'd you have to win? What a setback. We'll have to regroup. You, don't even think about taking a step inside here. If you know what's good for you, don't even think about this. I'm feeling like a naughty boy. Alright, but seriously. Here we are in Mount Ember, and I should throw up another repel because there are wild Pokemon here. But it's okay, because we can get through this together. And something about Jagaloof's current moveset that I kind of want to bring up is, once again, he doesn't really have anything to deal with rock types specifically, which isn't like a huge deal, but it is something that I kind of wasn't thinking about when I decided to teach a Protect. Not that I mind, because I do like its moveset overall. I think Fire Blast is hilarious. I think Return is that nice, reliable stab move that we've been needing. But it's just... I messed this puzzle up because I accidentally pressed right too many times. So, what do we do when we mess up on the strength puzzle? We leave the room and go back. So what we really want to do is push this over once, and up and over, and push this down and it is no longer in her way. For this puzzle, you want to push this to the side and this to the side, and this is the way we need to go. And if there's one rule of being an RPG protagonist, it's about always taking every alternate path before the one you're required to. So, let's see, what is this way? This was actually the way we're supposed to go. The other way, I guess, is just an easy way out. This right here is a bunch of braille. And I wish I could tell you what it means, but I do not read visual braille or any braille because I've never needed to. But, I don't know. I'll probably, like, link in the comments to a page that actually, like, knows what the translation is for that. But if we grab this, then we have the ruby. Hooray. And if we read this, then I'm pretty sure this is more braille stuff. I'm sure that there's something here that's like just a listing of the braille alphabet, but I don't know where it is, and I don't know what it looks like, because again, I can't read braille. It's just not a skill I've ever needed, because, you know. And the more you think about it, it's just like being able to read visual braille is such like an unnecessary skill unless you're making signs for blind people. Because the whole thing of braille is it's written language that blind people can read. So if you're not blind, then you don't need to know it. And if it's written out and you're just like looking at it, then why would you ever need to be able to read braille? Like visually with your eyes read braille, not like run your finger across it and read it that way. I don't know, maybe I'm just overthinking it, but visual braille is kind of a weird thing. But anyways, let's fly back to the One Island Pokemon Center. Another thing I need to point out is I kind of just have a field party. I'm going to be swapping out my Pokemon regularly, but for now, I'm just going to basically have different field moves that I'm going to be needing, and then my actual team. I figured I might as well point that out, even though it's not really a huge or surprising deal. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk to Celio. Oh, that's... And we hand the ruby to him. Alright, and so he puts it in, and there's a nice little red light there. Kevin, you're simply amazing, I know. May I ask one more giant favor of you? Sure, why not? While I was studying gemstones, I discovered something important. There's another gem that forms a pair with this ruby. That other gemstone is supposed to be in the Sevi Islands. Kevin, please, I need you to find the other gem. Kevin, may I have your fairy pass and town map? And so he returned the we got more stuff, is basically the point. So this will let us get to all the Sevi Islands. And as the name implies, there are in fact 7 of them. So I will go ahead and pull out the map for the second time in the series, if memory serves. Nope, not that. I guess the town map will still be at the top, in spite of the fact that it just got modified. So here are 1, 2, and 3 islands, and if we press this page, then we'll see 5 Island, 4 Island, and we'll be able to see 6 Island and 7 Island. And there's a lot to do in all of these, so pretty much the remainder of the series is going to be exploring the different stuff available for us to do here. So, in this episode, we finished our Pokedex to have caught 60 different creatures, and we received the National Dex. And we came here to the Sevi Islands and found a nice cool thing for Celio. And in the next episode, we are going to be running more errands for him because that's just what we do. See you guys then.